Radio Shropshire. It's Clare with you till 2. Now, this is possibly more of a reminder for the men listening, not the women, but it is Valentine's Day on Saturday, and us girls tend to be far more organised. I'm not dissing the guys, but we are. So you've still got a few days to get some flowers or chocolates or perhaps book a nice restaurant. But if you're not loved up, you might find the special one at a Valentine's disco in Telford this weekend. It's being organised by Speed Dating Shropshire, and Pixie Greatorex can tell us all about it. Hello, good morning, Pixie.
Hello, good morning. I like your reminder to the men and the ladies.
And the ladies, of course, yes. There are some organised ladies too. Just remind everybody how long Speed Dating Shropshire's been going.
So a year now. We've just had our first anniversary. So we've been going for a year, and it shows. We are getting more and more popular. So we have our Valentine's event on Saturday, and we have 170 people signed up. And there is nowhere else, Claire, that you can go on Valentine's Day and avoid the couples.
Yeah. Valentine's, I mean, Valentine's can be a bit miserable for some people if they're single, can't it?
Or in relationships, be honest.
Yes, that's true. Marriages, you name it. So what's happening this Saturday then?
So we're having an Angels versus Devil themed event. So it's a disco. We've got booklets for people with questions in, so they can go round milling and chatting. We've got a matching system, so people will have like their name and a match card. If they like someone, they write their name down, and if they both write each other's names down, we exchange their details the next day. Or you can go up and change numbers. It is a disco. We get loads and loads of matches at discos. And we particularly appeal to people over 30, right the way up to beyond 65.
Right.
So it really is appealing to everyone, because it's so hard to find a setting where you can go in, everyone's open for a chat, everybody is single, you haven't got that little dance you do where you look for the wedding ring and hope for the best. So, it's going to be brilliant.
And this is good, of course, for people who are fed up of using the apps, maybe.
Yes, let's talk about the apps. So, I think the main pitfalls of the apps and the things that my community tell me are, it could be anyone. So you could be talking to somebody anywhere, anyone, any age. You can lie so easily, and you can create these apps at a drop of the hat, but you can also delete them quickly. So that leads to a lot of ghosting, a lot of people just going on without good intentions or without the intention of actually meeting up, which I know my community find really frustrating. And also, you may swipe very quickly on an app on someone that could be lovely, that if for example, you were sat at a speed dating event and you see them, you might like the way they smile, the way they laugh, their sense of humour. So much about them more than just a picture and some text. So people are fed up, and particularly the older generation.
Yeah, that's very true, I think. The apps, certainly in the last few years, have been huge. I do wonder if there's a bit of fatigue with them, if people are getting a bit fed up now.
Well, that's what I'm hearing on the ground. Don't get me wrong, they do work for some people. I think when you get to about 40, you knew life before dating apps. So we've got an event coming up in March for over 65s. They don't want to be online. I'm sure some of them are, but it must be really tricky if you're not tech savvy as well. So we're having a games afternoon, very low cost for this one, just to try and test the market and see if there is a market there. And so far we've got 16 people signed up for that. It's 30 is the amount of people we're inviting, so really lovely to give people that opportunity. And we've had a couple of engagements this year as well.
Way to go.
Not the first baby yet, but there's still time.
Oh, that's so lovely. And so this disco, will there be speed dating at the disco as well, or is it just the card thing that you're doing?
Yeah, so at the discos, we just do a disco, and the cards are how you match. We do a few games that are all optional. Dressing up is optional. Everything's quite relaxed. I run it with my family. They love working for me, Claire. They love it.
I bet they do.
No, I'm kidding. My mum and dad even come along, so it's really nice.
Are you dressing up?
I will be wearing a pair of horns and a red dress, so that counts. But we also have a face painter, Angela, from Glitter and Gold, and she's wonderful. So she'll be doing, face painting all night. So it's a bit of a school disco vibe, I want to say, a bit of relaxed and fun.
I think when people dress up, they relax more. Do you know what I mean? In fancy dress, it takes some barriers away for some weird reason, but it just does.
You're so right. I think without the themes, it wouldn't be what it is.
Yeah.
But we do a range of other things. So we do comedy nights, karaoke nights. We're having a ladies' night. just because we want to give something for everyone. We have quizzes, traits for daters. So whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, we try and find something for you. Whether you're, I've got to say, we don't really have a lot of people under 25, so I'm not going to pretend we do. But from, say, 25 up to 70, 80, there's something if people want to come along.
How do they find out more? How do they get tickets?
So we are on Eventbrite. So if you just search Speed Dating Shropshire, or the website, speeddatingshropshire.co.uk. But Facebook is a good place to go. We have a lovely community on there of 650 people in our group. And there's no nonsense in there. They're all lovely. It's very well moderated, not like a dating site. And then we have our main page, which has got about almost 3,000. So yeah, any of those.
Brilliant. Well, I hope it goes well. And do keep us posted on these engagements and possible...
Oh, I will.
Marriages and babies and all that kind of stuff. Good luck. This is Saturday, this disco.
Saturday, yes.
And you can still get tickets.
Only men.
Only men.
Got a waiting list of 38 for the ladies, so that's probably not going to happen now if you put yourself on there. So
right.
Yeah, just a handful of men's tickets, about 7.
Okay, fabulous. Good luck with it all. Lovely to chat to you again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pixie. Pixie Greatorex from Speed Dating Shropshire. Amazing.